Hello, Steve here. Welcome to Real Health. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thunk? Who'd have realised? Who'd have imagined? Credentialed towards, studied for, qualified as something in health. Who'd have thought that it's about what we're eating? We've heard it all before. Eat this, live longer. Eat this, be healthier. Well, there's a lot of variations out there. People swear by their approach. Hey, I'm one of those people that are swearing by a particular approach. Cameras that way. And yeah, and for those, this is the second episode where I'm separating my visual and the audio for the podcast thing. And I bet you haven't seen some schmuck lying on their bed like this before. So anyway, so today's episode, it's pretty hot today, and I just come in, got the aircon going. Um, Biohacks, extended bio, assessing biohacks. You know the drill. You know the drill. You know the episode name before I do. Well, evaluating a biohack to see if it's successful. Now that is a conundrum. It's difficult. It's nuanced. It's choose any adjective you want. How do you judge? Well, how you feel, how you feel, how you present, what other people say, whether you can stick to it, sustainability, meaning the same. The list goes on. That's just a few little ideas just to um, feed, just to make people aware of how to approach this. Usually, because we're conditioned to taking a pill, all of a sudden we're cured, we're cured. And well, with diets, you've heard about diet wars on my episodes. The carnivores, the meat-based people, plant-based people out there and beyond. Yes, even I could be classed as one of those um, orthorexics. An orthorexic apparently you focus on one food and you're part of this tribe and you poo-poo all other foods and that sort of thing is also classed as a sin in the Bible world, religious world, gourmandation, something like that. So you see the little conundrums that we have. Actually, this is probably the first and last time of this position lying down on my belly on the bed because it's already getting uncomfortable. Anyway, I will keep on going. The way I have to look up at the camera, right? Yeah. I should have known. Should have known. So, the last episode was about biohacks. This is the best biohack that you can ever imagine, ever do. I advocate for, or I know the way I feel, the way I present, my mood, my sleep, my general health, even fitness in recent times. I'll tell you what, in my former sport, triathlon, if I was doing triathlon now, I'd be killing my 50 plus year old category. I'd be going to world champs and all that sort of thing. Easy peasy. Also, a code for a call out for those endurance athletes out there. You could kill your game even better if you followed what I do, what I advocate for. And because I mention it um, each and every episode, it seems like I'll have to suggest or plug what I advocate for because let's face it, this is a pretty crappy production. And yes, uh, often I can imagine what's this guy on? I'm only going to watch 2 minutes. It's already crap and that sort of thing. So I don't care. So, in that respect, I'm just going to suggest, well, a quick plug what I advocate for here. I've made it. a career, a job, a insert whatever in that space. Look up the link tree for my services. It's not cheap for some, but it's free for the rest of us. All the information you need, including in the next few minutes, it's all there, but there are nuances you need to really know age wise, um, weight wise, particular diet wise, condition wise, um, family history, not genetics, other like mainly diet issues. Anyway, so formerly the 44, the twist of dairy and egg, then the keto 44, now the health 44, and the common theme is the 44, and the 44 part is eliminating 4 categories of food: um, gluten, oils, sugars, nitrates, and nitrites. Uh, Once we eliminate all those, the supplements that we need to take each and every day for the rest of your life, because our food supply chain is stuffed. These 4 categories of micronutrients. There's 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 2 essential fatty acids that make up the 90 declared essential fatty acids, declared essential micronutrients. And bingo bongo, lose weight, no more chronic disease, live longer, feel great, perform the best in all the facets of life, and bingo bongo, all sorted. And even if you're 50 plus like me, I'm 50, okay. Even if you're 60 and beyond, you won't look back. And the older you are, the more serious your condition. If you're suffering from something, it does take longer. And that's where the biohacks, the assessment of biohacks comes in, whether it's going to work. And what I advocate for here, if you're 40 years old, give yourself 4 months on this approach. If you're 50, 5 months, you get the picture. Other biohacks that I advocate for here. So that's the Health 44, right? The other biohacks are sun. I'm looking outside at the sun now. It's not blaring in the face. It's a hot day today. Come on, aircon. Get working. I'm still a bit warm, so I could change the settings. Anyway, um, early morning sun, late sun, to set your circadian rhythm the best it can be. That is a Andrew Huberman adopted regimen. That's one that I advocate for as well. And the other is walk outside on grass or dirt or sand, excluding paved pavements, driveways, concrete, and the like. And so natural terra firma. Barefooted, it works with hands as well. And that discharges what needs to be discharged, makes your chemistry alkaline or optimistically alkaline. 7.38 apparently, that's uh, uh, our pH of the blood, what it should be at. Some people buy $100,000 and $200,000 regimens regarding all that with certain mats, and you sleep on something as well. And is there a sleep thing anyway? But so that's the 2 add-ons, which will give you a value add in all of a sudden just boosting your health outcomes on being distracted by um, people across the road. So that's the add-on part which I advocate for. I'm in the 10th minute, and so assessment, more on assessments. How will you assess getting morning and afternoon sun? Well, see how your sleep goes. How do you assess quitting coffee? How do you assess doing the whole 44 that I'm doing? Well, if you're 160, 180 kilograms like I was, approaching 400 pounds, um, then when you start to take off the weight, well, what you're on is working. The Health 44 will strip weight as long as you're a stickler. Cut those four food categories, add those four categories of micronutrients. Sorted. Sorted. If you need to be watched like a hawk, look me up. Look me up. I'll watch you like a hawk. Anyway, well, the best we can, unless you go for the gold. I could actually live in a spare room in your place and I'll watch you like a hawk. Oh, yeah. And you will be pretty again, be in shape. If you're an athlete or bodybuilder, endurance athlete, a fighter, a this and that, I can improve that stack that you're on as well. And the people that are in it for the vanity, let's face it, just want to get fitter. Just the fitter I get, the healthier I'll get. Not really a very dependable um, correlation. There is a high correlation, but not forever. Because if you continue to restrict, to exert, you're not, and if you're not doing the 44, or if you're not supplementing at all, you will suffer down the track, downstream. Okay. If you're working out, sweating, doing a laboring job, and you're not supplementing, you'll be lucky to hit 80. Oh, yes, you will be lucky. You certainly won't be the 1 in 10,000 people at the moment that reach the age of 100. Used to be 1 in 400 back when the average life expectancy of a human was only around 40. We still had 1 in 400 people that lived to the age of 100. How does that work? Well, statistics, lies, damn lies, and stats. Well, the easy low-lying picking of fruits to boost our life expectancy by double in a century is infant mortality. So that's where that worked out. That's how that sorts itself out. Okay. Assessing other biohacks. Um, there's the workout people. There's the supplementing people. Right. How about all those others like wearables? Um, I've mentioned the discharging stuff. Um, well, you got to see the different. You got to see the improvements. And here's where the nuances are. It takes a while sometimes. It's not like antibiotics, bingo bongo, done in 3 days. Not like you don't die in the first week, right? And corticosteroids, skin issue, that pain there, pain this and that. You're not sorted. It's just a band-aid fix, but it is sudden, and we expect suddenness. It's not that sudden. I must say, with the barefoot thing on the terra firma, that's pretty sudden. Do that. The Health 44, several months. And if it's not working, you need to be honest. Are you really on the Health 44? You need to smash it. You need to really smash it. Be a stickler for the whole regimen of the Health 44. If not, well, the results won't come. I came across a lady a little bit on the obese side. I've been doing, longevity. That's my go-to supply of the micronutrients, and only lost a couple of kilograms over a 6 month period. Well, what are you doing? Like, what's your dosage and all that? Straight away, like in the first 3 seconds, was Oh, what's recommended? Well, that's where the thing is. Like, if you're 150 kilos and you're only taking the recommended dose for a 50-kilogram person, you're on the done. So whatever uh, condition you have, you need to boost the dosages, because what I advocate for here, the micronutrients that we need to take for the rest of our life is diet weight dependent. So that's the other consideration, right? And you need to do it for months. If you're 60, well, based on what I was talking about before, a month for every decade of life. Well, if you're 60 and 70 on and beyond, just do it for the rest of your life. Okay, you'll need probably 9 months as a 60 and 70-year-old if you're suffering from a few little issues here and there. Okay, I'm progressed into my fourth year. Uh, one, two, three, four. Yeah, fourth year now, and I haven't looked back. I won't ever look back. And yes, I haven't even achieved the whole statistic of 5 years of success equals, you keep weight loss off it, all that sort of thing. It's a pretty silly statistic because we're not understanding really what needs to be done. The reason why we have a 98, 99% failure rate, we just don't understand the whole cravings thing. The whole cravings equals pica, pica equals nutrient deficiencies. That's where that is all at. So if you don't do the 44, the health 44, you won't succeed. You just won't. If you do succeed, that 1 or 2%, it's by sheer force, sheer willpower. Don't torture yourselves. Don't. Don't. So I feel like I'm running out of steam, um, and I will start wrapping up. So assessing your biohacks is basically, is it working? Depending on the biohack, what I'm suggesting with my with the Health 44, you need to give it some time, and if it's not working, don't piss it off. Don't stop it. You need to consult, maybe with me, maybe with someone that understands the whole micronutrients complex. If you're one of those workout type people, it's not about the micros. It's not about the macros. It's about the micros. If you're struggling, like uh, I've mentioned this before, like I mentioned a lot of things often. After a bodybuilding show, you see sometimes the bodybuilder that gets a Krispy Kreme donut and they start crying like, the torture, the torture. Yes, you won't be uh, what I advocate for. You won't be show ready because that's an extreme pursuit. The whole bodybuilding thing. But if you want to be the pinnacle of normalcy, do the whole 44. So it is nuanced. The successes, the effectiveness of biohacks, and a biohack is a biohack. What I advocate for here is a biohack when you supplement and cut out foods and that sort of thing. The biohacks of surgeries, all that sort of thing. Yeah. If you're one of those people that do gastric bands and sleeves and all that sort of thing to lose weight, it's not a good move, I'm afraid, because you're not going to be absorbing the micronutrients that you require. Um, I feel sorry for people that have done it because you won't be absorbing what you need to absorb, and if only we knew before that. But you still can achieve great things if you supplement. If you've had one of those surgeries before, those weight loss type surgeries, even for the cosmetic type people, the um, Botox people and whatnot, you'll have less wrinkles if you supplement right. Yes. If you got grey hair in your 30s and 40s, Not enough copper. Wrinkles, copper. Hemorrhoids, copper. Yep. That's just a few examples just regarding copper deficiency. And let's face it, most of us are deficient because we see grey-haired people walk around all day long. Some in their 30s. You can get grey hair when you're a toddler. When you're born, you can have grey hair. No, it's not just a particular blonde. You're grey. You can be grey. Calcium issues with orthodontia and dental stuff and all that sort of thing. Anyway, so the effectiveness is the proof in the pudding. The over time, over several years, whatever your biohack is, and you're not struggling, you're not doing something out of sheer force, sheer willpower, that's when it's working. And we have these, I'll finish on this note, we have these ideas where if you're looking like muscular and lean and you got a six pack, all that sort of thing, that means health. No, even though I am fairly lean and six pack in the right light sort of thing. Doing the Health 44, you're not guaranteed of that. But I'll tell you what, you'll live longer, you will look leaner than you'd ever be. And depending on your genetic makeup, yes, you will be showing the vascularity of a fit-looking person. But if there's a fit-looking person out there which doesn't supplement, they're doing it by sheer force. Let's see how they are. Some do keep on looking fit and healthy and that lean look after 10 years if they're not supplementing. But let's face it, they're lucky. It's sheer force and willpower, but it's not for us mere mortals. But you can do it. There are people that do the bikini diet and that sort of thing. Ladies that do the bikini diet and that sort of thing with which is basically a bodybuilding diet where a lot of protein, less calories equals bikini body, and then you've got all the associated illnesses that come from that diet. So doing the Health 44, you've got the best chance of getting that bikini body as well, for the ladies, of course. Anyway, I'm going to stop there. I thought I had more to suggest to talk about with biohacks, and today with judging the effectiveness of your biohacks, not straight away, but in a few months, whatever your biohack that you're doing. If you can notice, that means it is working. Why did I have to do an episode to end on that note? If you feel like it's working up to 6 months, therefore it's working. But there's a lot of other thoughts in there. Okay, so don't expect the Health 44 thing to work in the first weeks or months even. You need to give it a real go, and you need to be honest with yourself. Even if you're not doing what I advocate for here, the Health 44, whatever you're choosing, be honest with yourself. If it's not working, it's not working. The Health 44 will, though. Anyway, I'm going to stop it there. See you guys.